Hello everybody, Dr. Edmond Fernandes this side. I am the director of the Edward and Cynthia Institute of Public Health here in Mangalore. Today I would like to throw some light and also share some of my thoughts pertaining to the concept of One Health. One Health is now being talked about at different forums and platforms around the world. Currently, we have over 8 billion people on planet Earth, of which 4 billion do not even have access to affordable health care. Every night, or rather every day, over 811 million people do not go to bed with proper food. I do not even have statistics on how many animals go to sleep every night without anything in their tummies. With these statistics in place, we're talking about One Health. One Health as a concept is as old as the time since civilization started. It's interesting that after all these centuries, we have rediscovered and we are starting to understand One Health once again. With the current rate of how we consume not just animals but also the environment, One Health looks like a far-fetched idea. Let me share some statistics with you. Every day we have 1.4 million goats slaughtered, 9 lakh cows, 1.7 million sheep, 202 million chickens, and roughly on an average 100 billion animals slaughtered every year. To add to it, 3.8 million pigs and 1.12 million ducks are killed every day. And then comes the issues of antibiotic resistance. How much of antibiotic is infused into these animals so that they stay healthy for human consumption on a daily basis? More than that, it's also the effects of greenhouse gas like methane and also manure management involved in livestock processes. Not to look into the fact that with disasters taking place all around the world, flooding, earthquakes, tsunamis, how much of livestock are washed away? As an alternative to this, plant-based proteins, vegan meat is starting to mushroom. But as stakeholders in the process of global health, are we really ready for the concept of One Health? Are we truly committed to the concept of One Health? Or is this a contribution of a new age jargon without effective solutions? Before we think through on future policies, on future concepts, I would like to ask some questions which might tickle your mind and also probably touch your ego. Question 1. Are we creating the right kind of environment for people and animals to flourish? The next question. What can we change in our academic curriculum to understand life better? What can we do for the convergence of line ministries around the world? Mind you, health is not stethoscope and pills alone, but health is a whole gamut of collective wisdom in the environment. What can policymakers do to work and collaborate beyond existing institutions and encouraging new ones? If our own colleagues promote alternative medicine as workable solutions, do we have the ability to keep our ego aside and to possibly think? In an age of anger, can we maintain our own sanity? How are we trying to build a new generation of leaders without discouraging others? Are we truly living our life as community medicine professionals and as public health professionals, doing justice to our degrees, to our designations, and to society at large? How many people do we connect on a daily basis whose lives we touch and influence because we live? How balanced is our own life so as to enable the outcome for others? The answer to these questions, I believe, lies with you. Remember, if OneHealth has to succeed, it needs to graduate from a concept to a consciousness, a social, spiritual, and a progressive consciousness which takes everybody along, those with a voice and the voiceless, those who can see and those who cannot, those who have ears yet cannot hear. This is when OneHealth will truly succeed, and this is when, as stakeholders and custodians and children of this universe, we would have truly lived. Thank you very much.